How do we find the area of this triangle? Well, we're given a formula. Base times our height divided by 2. Now we know what our base is. Our base is 6. But what's our height? Well, we might be tempted to say, this 9 right over here, that's our height. Well, that 9 is not our height. That's one of the side lengths. A height would be a line straight down the middle. So let's make that line. This is that height length. And you might say, hey, that doesn't have a number. What number is that? Well, that's exactly what we're going to find out. We're going to find out how long that height length is. So let's throw in some 90-degree angles right over here. And we're talking now two different triangles. We have this triangle right over here and this triangle right over here. Two different right triangles. Now we know that this whole base equals 6. But since we're talking about two different triangles now, they're going to need to share their number. So this side over here is going to be half of 6, which is going to be 3. And the other side is going to be 3 as well. So this is where the Pythagorean theorem comes in. It states that a squared plus b squared equals c squared, or hypotenuse squared. So let's write that in. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. Now let's input those values to find out this height length right over here. What is a squared? Well, we know a is right over here. This length right here. 3. What is 3 squared? 9. So let's input that. 9 plus b squared. We don't know what b squared is yet. That's what we're trying to find out. Equals our c squared. Now what is c? c equals 9. That's our hypotenuse. What is 9 squared? It's 81. So we can write in 81. Okay, now to isolate that b squared, we can subtract 9 from both sides. So let me do that. Minus 9 minus 9. And we are left with b squared equals 72. So write that in. B squared equals 72. Now we still need to square root both of these sides, so let's take the principal root of that. And we're going to get the principal root of 72, assuming that our answer is going to be positive instead of negative. The principal root of 72 is 8.48, so we can round it to 8.5 just for simplicity. So b is equal to 8.5. So now we know our height. Our height is 8.5. So we can write in right here 8.5. So now let's go back to our formula to find the area. Right over here we see the base times our height divided by 2. So our base is going to be this 6 right over here. So 6 times our height, which is 8.5. And we're going to divide it all by 2. Divide it all by 2. Now what is 6 times 8.5? That is going to equal 51. Now divide 51 by 2, and that's going to give us 25.5. So our answer is 25.5 right over here. That is the answer. That is the area of this triangle. I hope this video was helpful, and like always, stay positive.